Brooklyn's real estate market is booming, but despite the migration of people to New York's hottest borough and the creative companies that have sprung up there, the biggest commercial property on the Brooklyn waterfront has been largely silent, left out of the renaissance nearby. 16 buildings, floor upon massive floor, hiding in plain sight for years. That changed last August, when a group of real estate investors finally took notice and placed a big bet on its future. Led by Jamestown Properties, the developer behind Manhattan's popular Chelsea Market, the group is already making its mark. It hopes to replicate Chelsea Market on a scale 6 times the size, creating a hip home for emerging industries and a destination for Brooklyn's famously cool residents.
The range of businesses that make a physical, digital, or engineered product in New York are exploding. And there's a dearth of space for those businesses to start really, really small and grow. And what you find with these creative sectors is they want to be near each other. So the artist wants to be next to the furniture maker, who wants to be next to the tech company, who wants to be next to the fashion designer. And it's that kind of creative mix and blend that we're seeking in each of our buildings.
So Andrew, tell us what we're looking at here. This is one of the first big investments you're making, one of the first moves to bringing this campus of buildings alive.
These are small factories that are making for restaurants or delis or caterers around town. But we ask them also to have a retail window, because as we take Industry City from 2,400 people coming to work here every day to 15,000, they need a place to come eat, to congregate, to do business with each other.
The renovations go beyond the ground floor. The group has spent nearly $100 million since taking a 50% stake in the property. It's revamping once derelict courtyards between the buildings that it hopes will be an amenity for tenants. And then there's the infrastructure. The developer has replaced 6,000 of 18,000 windows, and Superstorm Sandy prompted investment in electrical systems and elevators. Formerly known as Bush Terminal, it was a manufacturing and warehousing hub in the early 1900s. But Michael Phillips, one of the visionaries behind the project, thinks the buildings can work for today's manufacturers and even for shoppers who will want to buy their goods.
We were looking for a deal to do in the boroughs. It's more accessible, it's more open to people coming than maybe it was in the past. How do you take 6 million square feet and have it be relevant in the new economy? When you look at the jobs of the new tech economy in the latest report, some crazy number like 42% were non-degree level positions. That's huge for New Yorkers. And that's relevant, that's real.
Mr. Phillips and his partners, Belvedere Capital and Angelo Gordon, have overseen this type of dramatic transformation before. Chelsea Market, once home to Nabisco and its Oreo cookies, now has tenants like Google and Food Network. But questions remain whether companies will venture as far off the beaten path as Sunset Park. And some artists and manufacturers in the complex say they're being pushed out after years of calling Industry City home.
Anytime you improve failing infrastructure, there's a cost attached to it. So yes, I think rents have gone up. But also some of those manufacturers were in industries that weren't compatible. So yes, there's always a sense of people having their cheese moved, if you will.
For other businesses, though, Industry City is far cheaper than other parts of the city. Take Malia Mills, a maker of women's apparel and swimwear. She moved to the complex a few months ago to escape rising prices in Manhattan's garment district.
There's so much technology at our fingertips. We don't have to be right around the corner like we used to be, so we still have this amazing beating heart of fantastic suppliers and manufacturers and cutters and sewers that we utilize, and then we can do all of our design work and all of our shipping and all of our web sales are done out of this studio as well.
So this is your headquarters?
This is it, world headquarters right here.
Do you think more garment tenants will come?
Once people come and they realize how easy it is to get here, their whole perspective changes.